Veterans Voices is sponsored by these local businesses.
When you think of a veteran, an image comes to mind. One Johnson City veteran says that she likely does not fit that image, and neither do many of the other young veterans in America today. Josh Smith has this story in this week's Veterans Voices.
For Kaitlyn Simerly, the journey to being a veteran began with a visit to the Navy recruiter's office in Johnson City.
I said, this is what I want to do. I want to be a hospital corpsman. I don't want any other job. Don't offer them to me. If I don't get that job, I'm not going.
The Navy said yes, and over the next 4.5 years, while assigned to Parris Island, South Carolina, and Camp Pendleton, California, Simerly says she grew up.
I mean, I felt like I had come from, this corner of the earth where I was lacking a lot of perspective and diversity. And then, I left and everything had changed. I mean, it created me. And 26-year-old me is like who was the 20-year-old me.
After the Navy, Simerly came home and started a new career in real estate. She says she's been surprised by her own success and by something else.
I do think that when people think of a veteran, they don't see me. I think that they see, maybe an older adult who has the hat. And, and I love those guys. I love those people, but that's not me.
Simerly believes it's a common challenge facing many young women veterans. And in her experience, she says civilians aren't the ones struggling to accept her and other vets her age.
I think that they are just like, oh, great, thank you for your service. I would have never known that you were in service, but thank you. I appreciate that. So, yeah, the pushback is definitely more from other veterans.
As a member of the youngest generation of military veterans, Kaitlyn Simerly says she's hoping for improved communication and a new approach to helping veterans after their service is done.
I think that there's a necessity for new perspectives of people who have recently served or have served during the 9/11 era. Post 9/11 veterans are the highest rate of military and veteran suicides ever calculated, and I think that statistic alone calls for a change in the way that some of our fellow veterans think about how to target our audience, if that's a goal of theirs.
In Johnson City, Josh Smith, News Channel 11.
Our conversation with Kaitlyn Simerly continues next week in Veterans Voices. She's a part of an upcoming event that's aimed at helping our community become veteran ready, including young women who are coming home from serving their country. But you can also nominate a veteran who served our country and share their story. This is all for our ongoing Veterans Voices series. Just log on to WJHL.com and click on the Community tab.